Welcome back everyone to the channel. Today we're trying a demo called The Season of the Warlock. From what I hear, this game will have two endings, and it's inspired by Gothic tale traditional storytelling. So let's just go right into it. There we go. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the demo of the Season of the Warlock. Please keep in mind this is only a sample of a much larger and complex adventure game. The scene you're going to play takes place just after the introduction, so let us bring you up to date. At the beginning of the game, Lord Alistar, Amesworth, and his butler, Nigel, are headed to the University of Edgestoke. Where the aristocrat is giving a lecture at the Faculty of History. I hope I said that right. Of which he is the benefactor. His topic is the enigmatic Weldonmar the Warlock, who is said to have reigned with an iron fist and through the use of dark magics in the remote region of Grodavia. I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. But the few who still attend his lectures do so only to laugh at him. His investigations are little more than obscurities in the eyes of scholars, for there is no proof of even the existence of the Warlock. Lord Alistair, frustrated, decided he should go and look for it personally. Thus, here in Grodavia is where everything begins. Goldavia.
These records sent to me from Vastrasia are fascinating. Look, there is a radical drop in the Grodavian population around the supposed date of Gorobek's execution, due to a huge outbreak of red plague. It cannot be a coincidence. Do you understand what this means?
That we moved here for you to do the same thing you could be doing in London.
I do not accept such levels of candor. Besides, since we have been here, I have done nothing but advance my investigations. Every conspiracy is unraveled bit by bit, and this data gives sense to Waldemar's curse.
Waldemar. That was mean. Why would you hit your assistant? What curse never attribute to conspiracy that which can be ineptly explained by stupidity? Oh gosh.
What curse?
What are you doing during my lectures? The Warlock swore he would kill his 3 confidants with the very same weapons he was betrayed with. Gruberjan forsook his leader, embraced the Christian faith, and by means of it spread fear in the hearts of people. Lucanesque made use of his art to propagate a terrible illness in these lands. Surely that red plague. The mob blamed the necromancer, and Arkoff supported the revolt and used brute force to eliminate the dissenters. Do you not see? Everything fits perfectly.
Brilliant. Extraordinary.
Brilliant. But didn't we come here to find evidence of the existence of Waldemar?
And what do you think this wonderful portrait we found here in such good condition is? I would not have found this in London. Though the style is not synchronous with the Warlock's life, this is most probably nothing but a curiosity. It may have no value at all to any serious investigation. Truth is... Oh, who am I trying to deceive? I'm a fraud!
Oh boy. Okay, can I just say... I am loving the artwork in this. The way that it's like... It looks like a painting, which is just like brushes of, a brush. It looks really good so far. Okay, let's see. What should we answer him? Persevere. By sheer probability, one of your theories has to be accurate. Or, that's what they've been telling you at the university for years. Okay, how about this one?
Don't be discouraged.
Yeah.
With your foremost intellect, it won't take you long to make the great discovery for which humanity has been awaiting on edge.
I know you try to cheer me up with your poor compliments so I'll raise your salary, but all this unrelated data proves nothing. I came here looking for wonders, and in all these months the only thing I could call as such is a move without incident. Damn. Where is the magic of these lands? These are just papers.
No! Oh my gosh. I'd rather your usual what? Aggression? At least then I don't have to hear you whining. Woohoo! What did you expect? You've been shutting yourself in here since we've arrived. This one.
You should stop being so dramatic and make more effort.
You may be right. I'm having a mental breakdown. Inspiration flees from me. And given the awful diet you make me endure, my brain does not have enough sustenance to face all of these difficult chimeras.
Jesus.
Ooh, my head. That bloody migraine again. I need a bath. Maybe thus I can get my thoughts in order and rid myself of the stench of failure I emit.
I love the dialogue.
Oh, that's perfect timing. Get rid of whoever it is before I lose my sanity.
Love this dialogue. Who is it? Whoa. Bright light.
Yes? What can I...
It's a lady.
So this is the famous castle.
Hey!
Heh.
I had expected something far worse. Actually, the decoration's very tasteful.
Listen.
I am Lady Florence of Richmond, Countess of Beresford, and the Baroness of Groldavia and Alturia. I wish to see your master. Please announce me immediately.
But...
What are you waiting for? Your master has lived here for months and has still not come to greet me. That is not proper for an English lord, mysterious as he might be. Oh, look at those windows, Lily!
Okay.
Her splendour is a light in the darkness of this castle.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, he was just giving her a compliment. Hello? To my tiny room. Don't tell him that he
The
lives on the
master is in
stairs.
his room. Up the stairs to the right.
Are you kidding me?
Some ancestor of the master's. I think it was this one who ordered peacekeeping massacres centuries ago.
Ordered peacekeeping massacres? I don't think that's how that works. But okay. He said to the right, correct? Okay, he goes by himself. He's taking a bath. Oh.
I heard voices. Who was that?
Some lady who insists on seeing you. She introduced herself as the Baroness of Groldavia.
To me, she is like Countess Bathory. Get rid of her. Tell her I am... I don't know. I'm not in the mood for showing courtesies to an old harpy.
Well, she's certainly not old. Maybe you should have a look.
Oh shit.
Oh, for God's sake, how can I concentrate with a hysterical fossil howling down there? Make her stop.
Right
Oh, boy.
away, sir.
I am sure Archimedes did not have to struggle with this misfortune. Anyone can be a genius that way.
In spite of those funny ears, it possesses a sinister look. I don't know how the master can sleep with this thing looking at him.
What about this
It's
one?
a squatting figure with a tense expression. Ironically enough, it smells quite good.
So in this, we're playing Nigel. Okay, I thought we would be playing as Alistair, but we're playing as Nigel, which is his butler.
It's big-headed and devious, just like the master.
What did he say?
It's big-headed and devious, just like the master.
Oh, I'm gonna like this game. Okay, scissors. Can I grab them? Cool, got scissors.
With these, I cut the master's hair. Though I confess I'm tempted to use them in another way.
Oh lord. Easy now.
The only salt I know of is in the kitchen.
Okay.
The master forces me to keep it alight day and night. Yes, firewood grows on trees, but it's poor Nigel who must go and fetch it every day.
Okay,
The
bed.
master sleeps some 12 hours a day. Nothing to be surprised at,
Wow.
since he has such a fluffy mattress.
Okay, so how do we get out of here? To the hallway. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, she lost
I
her
heard
puppy.
screams, milady. What happened?
My little Lily, he fled from my arms and ran. Oh, he must be lost now.
Who knows what might happen to him in such a big castle?
Don't worry, the castle is not as dangerous as it may seem. I'll find him safe and sound, I promise.
Oh, thank you. You are an angel.
The voice acting in this is also very good. Go to the kitchen. See if he went to the kitchen.
Oh my god! He must have jumped into the grinder, lured by the chicken liver of the master's puree.
Oh my goodness gracious. No freaking way. Come on, not the
A
puppy.
treasure of great recipes. This book has been with me since I first stepped foot in a kitchen. It's taught me everything I know. It's like a Bible to me. Primal element.
Okay,
The
jeez.
master says he doesn't understand how I can eat rotten cheese. He
Ew.
doesn't know it's the penicillin that gives it such taste and flavour. Ah, the king of cheeses.
Blue cheese. This is not really her puppy. Come on, please. Horribly slaughtered animal.
Lily? Hey, pretty thing. Are you okay? Does that mean yes?
Get her out!
Lily? Hey, pretty thing.
How are we supposed to
You
get her out?
Okay. Does that mean yes?
Yes, collar.
Lily? I think that's more than circumstantial evidence.
What do you mean? We're not gonna get her
It's a
out?
good one. I had to sacrifice 3 Christmases in order for the master to buy it. I was ready to cut it into pieces right when I was interrupted. It's the master's favourite dish. In fact, he almost exclusively eats that. It must have a special appeal to vermin. At least he died with a full stomach.
No,
and
stop
then he
that.
ended up being part of the same paste he was digesting.
No, he's alive. Wait a minute. Inventory. Oh, okay. So what's this up here? Oh, save, reload settings. Control scheme. Oh, okay. What's this? That's just to make that go away. How are we supposed to get him out?
Lily? Hey, pretty thing. Are you okay?
I feel terrible.
Does that mean yes? It's half rusted. Even if it's of no use for cooking, maybe I can find another use for it.
Okay, I just picked up a pot. Coffee grinder.
Beautiful and vital condiment.
Okay, you know what? Since I don't know what to do, let's go back into the hallway and go speak to the lady.
Oh, Lily! Have you found my Lily?
I'm on it.
Find him, please. He was a present from my late husband. If something happened to him, I would never forgive myself.
Uh-oh. There's a tradition of welcoming visitors with sweets, though we've never had many visits, so the licorice inside has become a kind of dusty, heavy mortar.
Ew. Okay, that's how you do menu. That's how you interact. I'm looking at the controls. Give me 1 second. Pause. Ah! So this game has a pause. Okay.
The master's study. I'm not allowed to enter unless he requires me.
Okay, so what we have
Two
to
of
do...
those relics the master insists on buying. I don't know how much dust has accumulated and how much is an actual part of them, so I've decided not to clean them.
Okay, so we don't know what we gotta do, so let's go back and talk to the master.
The master forces me to keep it alight day and night. Yes, firewood grows on trees.
Okay, so that's how you skip if you already heard the dialogue. I need to talk to you.
Did you get rid of that howling gorgon yet?
It's not as easy as it seems.
Do I have to do everything myself in this house?
No, just enjoy your bath.
Finish this as soon as possible.
Okay,
No more suffering shampoo. Avoid lice, chemical burns, eye lacerations, and the more than probable permanent sight loss other shampoos cause. Usage. Apply dry. rub, and immediately rinse. Attention, do not exceed the recommended dose or application time. It can cause hair discoloration and hyperseborrhea. Vanilla perfume. The master says there's an Asian belief about water having memory, so soaking in it until you're as wrinkled as a raisin helps absorb knowledge. I prefer higher grade liquids to draw inspiration from, and I'd rather dry clean.
Okay, so we can't do anything here. Maybe we have to do something in the kitchen with the bucket? Okay, so how would we use the item? Let's go back in the kitchen. Okay, so...
At least he died with a full stomach, and then he ended up being part of the same paste he was digesting.
Bucket?
I'll think about what to do with all these when I've solved my problem with the Baroness.
Okay, so that's how you take it off.
Fortunately, I can keep that kind of harebrained idea at bay.
Okay.
I, for one, tend to act with purpose.
Okay, so that's not it either.
It's going to take plenty of guts and then some to erase the evidence of what happened here, but now I must focus on preventing the Baroness from discovering it.
How?
I, for one, tend to act with purpose. I was ready to cut it into pieces right when I was interrupted.
Okay, I have to do something. Alright,
I, for one... By the
That's
gods,
horrible.
The very idea makes me sick, even though I've been in the service of Lord Alistair Ainsworth for quite some time.
Ainsworth.
Fortunately, I can keep that kind of harebrained idea at bay.
No? Yeah,
I, for one...
Okay. How about
I don't
garlic?
understand how that makes sense, but the Master always says my capabilities are limited.
Alright, so
I don't
none of
understand
that.
how that makes sense.
Dog collar. Can I...
I,
Okay.
for one...
Alright, so it's none of that. So this is going to be one of those games that you have to really... What's the stables? Hold on, go back. Can I go into the stables?
It needs a good tune-up, but as the Master hasn't left the castle since we arrived, I've just been postponing it.
Are we really going to give her a different type of animal?
Chew, little guy, or you're gonna choke. He seems to have eyes only for his food. It's a good moment to act, with precision and stealth. Easy, friend. Wow, he must think I'm trying to take the food I gave him myself. It's better not to get too close without a physical barrier between us.
Okay, so let's put down the bucket.
Trapped, tamed, submissive, the lamb fought the beast and won. Damn, I'm starting to speak like the Master.
Okay, so now we grab the
Come
animal.
with Uncle Nigel. Now that he's not hungry and sees I'm not going to hurt him, he's quite docile. In the end, I'll grow fond of him. It's what happened with the Master.
Wow.
It was my bed when we moved into this filthy place. Though my bunk in the cupboard under the stairs is made from hay, so I guess it still is. Idle wasn't a bad roommate, but his flatulence grows worse the older he gets.
The horse. Okay, now we have... Oh! Okay, what about if we put the shampoo on?
I used all the shampoo. I have to remember to buy some more. He needs a rinse.
Okay.
Something has to be done with that thick hair. Yes. I'm afraid the Baroness would notice the difference.
Okay, he needs a rinse, so that means we need to cut his hair. Let's go back into the kitchen. Oh! Throw him in the bath with the... with Alistair. Oh my gosh, this game is gonna be fun to play. I'm already laughing myself too. Oh Lord. Hold on. Take you, throw you in
The
there.
master doesn't appreciate pets much. I'm not sure whether it'd cause him to panic or fly into a rage.
Okay, so not the right thing to do. Got it. Oh, this game is gonna be fun. I can't wait for this to release. Yeah, we don't know I was trying to look to see if I could find the release, but I don't see it yet. Can I go to his room? Excuse me. Can I go to the room now? Yes. What the heck?
I should consider myself lucky to have 2 pairs of shoes. The place I keep my clothes when I'm not wearing them. The threadbare percale of my uniform has little in common with the soft and delicate fabrics of the master's suits.
Alright, so what about this?
I was cleaning my shoes when I was interrupted by an absurd assignment out of nowhere, but there's so little left to do. Someday soon I'll finish.
Shoes need to be thrown out, dude. They smell bad.
It's empty, but I keep one for emergencies.
Why? Okay, so
It's
let's
lucky
just
I
go
have it here, and a shame there's not even an ounce of ventilation and I have to sleep in fear of suffocating.
That is very true. Alright, maybe kitchen? We'll be back. We got your puppy. Is this water? What's in there? We don't know what's in there. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. I don't want to look at the puppy anymore. Okay, go back into the stables. There should be some water in here, correct?
Good old Idle. Before the weight of the years took its toll on him, he was more talkative. But sure enough, he's always been a horse.
Poor horsey. Alright.
I won't deny that the idea of fleeing has sometimes crept into my mind, but I don't have anywhere to go. And here there's a well-stocked kitchen.
True, true, true. Wait, what about this?
It was my bed when Idle wasn't...
Okay. Alright, so we have to figure out how we're gonna wash. Wait, how about if I just give him a haircut first? Okay, maybe that's what I had to do. Still has to rinse him off.
He needs a rinse, yes. I'm afraid the Baroness would notice the difference.
Okay, so we need to figure out where we can give him a bath. I would think there'd be some water here. Like there in the bucket. No. Okay. The only thing is to get the Baron out of the bath so that we can get the creature in there, wash him off, and then we are able to put the collar on and give him back to the Baroness. So let's talk to him. Wet towels.
The master usually asks me to put one on his face while he bathes to open and purify his pores. This one's already wet. Who knows what he's rubbed with it?
Ah, okay. So now we have a wet towel.
I have to submerge him in water in order to rinse him. The towel is wet, but not enough to rinse the animal.
Okay. So what
The
about if
master tries to recover from his episodes of frustration by having relaxing baths. He's been spending quite a lot of time in the bathtub lately.
Okay, so we can't get him out of there.
It stoically bears hours of the master's never-ending self-deception. The master tries to recover
Okay.
from it. He's been spending...
We heard that. Okay, let's move on. Go to the hallway. Alright, now we have to figure out...
2 beasts with dragon heads, goat horns and lion bodies. Despite how they look, these are probably the nicest things around here.
Okay, flag.
The Ainsworth coat of arms. The master has forbidden me to touch it. He says I would contaminate its aura of ancient lordship. I could ignore him, but I don't want to disgrace all Ainsworths. Just one in particular. That's the coat of arms. I guess the ship's room.
Okay. So we still can't go up to the study, correct?
The Master's study.
Okay, how about somewhere down here? Nowhere. Okay. So, we were able to figure out to get a towel. We need to submerge him.
It's an extremely spicy variety from Ceylon. It has to be handled
Ceylon.
with great care. 2 fine specimens. I would swear there were 3 yesterday.
Somebody ate a chicken. Don't worry, I will figure this out.
I don't dare to think of the consequences if the Master found me lying on his bed, on his satin sheets, feeling their softness on my naked flesh. No, I don't want to. The Master sleeps some...
That was funny. On my naked flesh. I'm loving this dialogue. I can't talk to him
The
better.
Master says there's an Asian belief about war. I prefer higher grade.
I already read that.
The
Can I
Master
talk
tries
to
to
you?
recover. He's been spending...
Okay.
My grandpa spent months in that rocker waiting for my grandma, who one day went out to get drunk and didn't return. It turns out she was recruited by a whaler, and when she finally came back, she had a hook for a hand, an obscene tattoo, and a Polynesian husband. In the end, the 3 of them lived happily together. My grandparents' was a modern, open-minded marriage.
Wow. Go grandma. Yeesh, she went out to be a pirate. Okay, so we have to figure out. We were figured out enough.
It looks like the shampoo has taken effect. After rinsing, not only will he be clean, he'll have silky white hair.
All right.
The Master usually asks me to put one on his face while he bathes to
Oh.
open and purify his pores.
Oh, maybe if I put a cloth on his face, I can dip the animal in the bath, get the soap off, and then get out of the room. Wait a minute. Let's see if that'll work. Okay, take this. Put it on Alistair.
Oh,
Toma.
that is better.
Now we take the animal and put him in the bath.
You need your nails trimmed, Nigel. But do not stop.
All right. So now we put the collar on the creature. And
A
there's
new
your
life
puppy.
awaits you in the arms of a woman who will fulfill you with hugs, kisses, and love. Damn vermin. I envy you.
All right, we did it. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go. Okay, here you go.
Oh, you little devil! There you are!
Yes, he's been naughty.
You won't flee from Mummy's arms again, will you? Do you know if your master will keep me waiting much longer? My feet are killing me.
And at your feet I bow.
Well, hello.
Lord Alistair Ainsworth, scholar, gentleman, researcher. At your service, milady.
Pleased to meet you, my lord. Since you arrived in the region, you have been the talk of the town.
Is that so? Truth be told, that is no surprise. It is difficult to maintain anonymity when you're constantly celebrated.
Everyone wonders what kind of a lunatic would come live in this place of his own accord. Now I can say a rather gallant one in my eyes. I admit that meeting you has made the wait worthwhile.
Indeed, that is something I hear often. Although I must say that if Nigel had told me I was making a raven-haired angel wait, I would have hurried.
But I...
You will make me blush.
And so I shall punish myself. I am not worthy of your rosy cheeks.
Oh, wow.
But tell me, milady, what help could a humble bookworm offer an esteemed woman such as yourself?
Oh, do not underestimate yourself, Lord Alistair.
Believe me, he doesn't, usually.
You are dismissed, Nigel.
As you say, my lord.
While out walking Lily, I could not help but come in person to invite you to our Calends of May celebration. It's the most important festival of our humble region. We would be honoured by your presence.
Oh.
We will celebrate this Saturday, the night of the 30th of April.
The most important festival in Groldavia is held during the night of Walpurgis, and this year it is a Saturday, the Witch's Sabbath.
Coincidence?
Pardon?
Oh, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud.
Ah, of course. I forgot. You are an intellectual.
What does the festival celebrate?
What curious local occasion does the festival commemorate?
I'm not sure. As you may have noticed, I am not from Groldavia.
Indeed, I noticed the absence of facial hair.
I've only been here for a few years and I'm not familiar with the traditions. I do not know local history, but there
Facial
is an
hair.
exhibit of regional cuisine, a tasting of local wines. And they burn a bearded straw doll dressed in red. That is to expel bad omens. What a curious superstition, isn't it?
You have no idea.
But if you are interested in these kind of details, I'll be holding a meeting with the creme de la creme of Groldavian society on the occasion. Maybe you can get there the information I alone cannot provide.
Okay, do you personally invite everyone?
Do you usually visit your neighbors to invite them to the local celebrations?
Only the ones who buy a huge castle uninhabited for decades and do not come to pay a courtesy visit to their baroness. You are no common neighbour, Lord Alistair.
Oh, milady, please. Who would dare to displease you?
I am sure you would be in your element with the dignitaries of our little town. Come to the meeting this evening, and we will confirm that.
Do you know anything about supernatural phenomena?
Do you know anything about supernatural phenomena in the area?
What an odd question. Life in Groldavia is very quiet, Lord Alistair. Quiet as a sepulchre, I would say. If not for the little soirees I hold, I would spend all my days knitting or walking little Lily. You should come to the one this evening and get to know the local dignitaries.
Yeah,
You'll
you said
fit in
that.
immediately.
I know. Thank you for your visit, but I am very busy right now. Oh, shoot.
You are most kind to show such courtesy, but I am in the middle of something extremely important.
That sounds interesting. What is it about?
Well, historical research of great value. My colleagues in London are expecting results, and
That's exciting. A few moments of relaxation in the humble company of the most distinguished people in town may serve you well.
True.
Join our gathering this evening. There you'll be able to share your fabulous ideas.
Okay.
yes, of course. I give you my word as a gentleman that I will try to attend. Now, I am sure you must return to your duties, and I do not want to steal any more of your time.
Truth is, I am enjoying the conversation.
Oh, indeed. And there will be time to continue talking.
Oh, boy.
At some other point.
I hope so. Whatever your decision, I will be waiting.
Madame?
Well, now.
Well, Alistair, it is clear you are as charming as ever. But now you must employ your talent for the highest of purposes. Where were we? Ah, yes.
Okay.
Curiously, I am totally blank. This is going to require a good Havana cigar.
Ooh.
Contemplating the goddess by the warmth of the fireplace always inspires me.
Okay, so we gotta get you a cigar. Here's a cigar box.
What do we have here? Oh, an exquisite Havana cigar of such fine quality, even the band is excellent.
Nice. Okay, so he
There are
has
other
this.
cigars, but those are cheaper. And a finely engraved cigar cutter. It is pretty sharp.
Okay. Alright, who's this?
Pallas, goddess of wisdom, and a great influence on my work. I got it
Oh.
pretty cheap off an antique dealer, only because some feathered creature had decided to empty its bowels while flying over it. Nigel gave it a scrubbing, and here it is. Good as new.
Interesting. Diploma.
The illustrious remote University of Miskatonic, with the consent of its dean and board of directors, hereby grant the degree of Scholar of Occultism and Theosophical Studies to Alistair Ainsworth,
Theosophical.
with all that such an honor entails.
I like that word.
That cruel TikTok does nothing but devour hours of my time.
Book on the
A copy of The King in Yellow in perfect condition. I still have not made it past the first part.
a crystal or
I
word?
bought it in the Carpathians. With it, one can supposedly see into the future. But so far, I have only been able to see snow raining on an ostrich and a sign reading, "I went to Bistritz and I had a great time." It is a truly obscure metaphor that I have not been able to crack as of yet.
Interesting. Shining Trepo. What?
If you look deeply into it, you will see the one who lurks in the dark.
Oh.
I have attempted it, but only succeeded at glimpsing the one weary of staring into a crystal. I am not yet prepared to look beyond the veil.
Okay.
It is a dogu, a kind of mysterious figurine made in prehistoric Japan.
Wow.
This one seems to be wearing odd insectoid armor, during an age when men wore leather.
Interesting.
Hindu goddess, drinker of her enemy's blood, and great mother and protector. Some mothers have
Kali.
scabrous secrets their children never need to know about. The profuse correspondence my father kept in his nightstand revealed my mother's with an excess of detail.
Wow. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever watched me play any other story-driven games on my channel. If you have, usually I don't speak when they are when there's dialogue going, unless I find something funny or I want to add on to some of the dialogue.
My investigations, hundreds of notes, documents, outlines, and minutes. The day will come in which I achieve immortal fame thanks to these. But today is not that day.
Quill, seeds.
The commanding look of Waldemar Gorobek weighs on me day and night as I endeavor to write about his life and work.
I want to look at everything before I sit him down. I don't know I'm supposed to sit him there. I just want to see everything first. What the heck?
I got this one off a French toy maker. According to him, this contraption can open the doors to another dimension.
Okay.
Whenever I have some time to waste, I will endeavor to solve the puzzle, as so far it has stubbornly stuck to being a wooden cube.
Wait. Wait. This box looks like the box from Hellraiser. Are you kidding me? Look at it. If you ever seen the movie Hellraiser, the first one, it looks like the box from there. Wow, that's crazy.
My great collection, with all the classics: spiritualism, divination, demonology, paganism, Santeria, voodoo, Kabbalah, black magic, white magic, magic of a brownish color. It is all here.
I've never heard of the Kabbalah one. I'm gonna
There
look
is
that one
an
up.
old legend about 3 monkeys sent to the world as informers of the gods to watch over humans, and this figurine serves as protection from their nosiness. But I have seen Nigel sniffing around my books sometimes, so I guess it doesn't work on shaved gorillas. Complete protection for the medieval man. I do not need Nigel's help at the moment.
Okay, so this is the door out. Okay. Let's get you back. Let's get you seated. And let's get you to relax. Can you sit down? Okay, how about if you take
Its
this?
singular design may be misleading. It is a unique collector's item made of Damascus steel of the utmost sharpness.
Damascus.
It could surely cut much more than cigars, but in these kind of tools, luxury lies in being absurdly overqualified for their purpose.
I've heard that name before. Cool. Alright, now take that cigar.
I admit it is tempting, but no.
What do you mean, no?
I do not like them, but they can be useful. They are of the same quality as those given out at wedding parties. They may be a good way to win someone over.
Okay, so you don't want to sit by the
What a
fireplace?
splendid and cheerful fire. It gives off nice mood lighting and keeps me warm.
Maybe we're supposed to leave. Maybe he's taking the cigars with him, because he has extra ones. Let's try that.
Now I must focus on my work. A Havana cigar would help me start out on the right foot.
You already okay, dude. You already have one. I wanted him to have a seat, but he won't.
It is a little cedar box to...
I know. Ah. There
Oh,
we go.
goddess of wisdom, beacon of poets, giver of light, and mother of science, I commend myself to you. Good heavens, what a fine cigar! It would be a pity to enjoy it with no appropriate accompaniment. I'll ask Nigel to bring me a glass of brandy.
3 brandies later.
Why do you punish me so? I only beseech you for a spark of inspiration. What have I done to you? Ah, archaic idols. If you were of any importance, they would still make sacrifices in your name. Not that long ago, beings of flesh and blood showed the world that there is no need for churches to work miracles. Humans, able to know the answer to life. The universe. And everything.
He's eccentric. I love
People
it.
like you. Oh yes, the time of the gods is over. Now we live in the season of the Warlock. How many secrets your story conceals.
the
I would
thing.
give anything to discover them. I
He
would
said
give
the
my
thing.
soul for you to share them with me.
That can be arranged.
Holy moly.
What? Who is there?
You were saying something about giving your soul.
Oh boy.
You are... Oh my God!
Well, I am not that popular anymore. You can call me Voldemar.
Oh, how are you able to talk to me?
Where are you talking from? Are you back from the dead?
Truth is, I never left. Even though it's been refurnished, this is still my home. Part of my ubiquitous presence has been observing you since you arrived, scrutinizing. Now that you've finally come to the realization that it is futile to continue with what you call your greatest work by conventional means, I think you are someone with whom it's possible to come to an agreement.
Have you come for my soul? What exactly do you propose?
Fine then. Let's get down to business. What do you want from me?
I want you to be the keeper of my secrets, of my ancestral magic. Do you want respect, applause, recognition? I will provide you with such tools that you will be revered, adored, and...
Fine, fine. You have convinced me. Where
That was
do I
quick.
sign?
One moment, my friend. All this comes with a price.
Ah, so it comes to this. Let me fetch my checkbook. Shall I write W. Gorbeck, or would you rather it be to the bearer? I will return right away. Do not move.
I do not want anything material. I am a free soul, you understand? I want you to fulfill the vow of vengeance I swore against those who betrayed me. The ones responsible for my incorporeal prison.
Oh. I don't need any further explanations, but I have to weigh it all. I have doubts. I would like to clarify some things.
There are certain details I cannot fathom. Matters that evade my knowledge.
Do ask. But I warn you, do not abuse my patience.
The conspirators. Am I on their trail? No. If you were so powerful, why did you not avoid the conspiracy? Why now? Am I the first person you've turned to? What is this one? Is it already too late to deal with the traitors? I changed my mind. I don't need any further explanation. Okay, this one.
In all these centuries, have you not found a single candidate to carry out your plan? To be honest, that does not instill a lot of confidence.
Oh yes, there was somebody. A painter. What was his name? It was many decades ago. Well, it does not matter now. At first we had some serious communication problems. It is quite difficult to talk when you are a building. In the end we became friends, as he painted this portrait of me. Thanks to which I recovered my voice. Sadly he was not very accustomed to his work talking to him. So he ended up being a bit disobedient. Not long after, he vanished without a trace. It's a pity. It could have been a very fruitful relationship for both of us.
Interesting.
I hope you are less imprudent. Will you help me?
Well, I have to consider.
Why now?
Were you unable to fulfill your vow of vengeance during the many years you have been trapped in your immaterial prison?
Well, things happened, mostly related to the real estate market. Look, when your body is turned to ash, your spirit cannot appear through the usual means. It is written in the Ghostly Appearances Regulations book that those who die this way can only possess a portrait or image of themselves. And in the event that none exist, their last known residence instead. I never commissioned a portrait when I was alive. Medieval art was not very appealing. This one was done much later, so my essence was confined to this very castle, the doors of which no one would enter for many centuries. Then the purchase of haunted mansions rose. Is not any moment a good one to wreak bloody vengeance? What you say, Alistair? Will you be my executor?
I am a bit indecisive.
Oof. Let's do
Were
that.
you unable to flee by using the vast knowledge you are offering me?
I was stripped of the sources of my power. Thanks to them, I became the greatest mind to walk upon this world. The very world that could have been mine. But without them, I was left mostly unprotected. If you agree to impregnate me, I will tell you how to use them. You will be strong enough to command armies with a single gesture. Access a universe of knowledge hidden from the immortals since the Elder Times. And as ridiculous as your words may be, they will captivate even the most skeptical, who will follow you without hesitation. Tell me, Alistair, would you like to be a titan? Or would you rather be a risible aristocrat?
Truth is, it is very tempting. I am considering it.
Okay, is it already too late to deal with the traitors?
Centuries have passed since then. I think time has already done that for you.
Oh yes, do not remind me of that. That is why I am still here. I cannot rest in peace until their seed has completely vanished from this world in the name of vengeance.
Oh
as
no.
I swore. To be honest, back then I thought it would be easier. But I made some miscalculations. One cannot think clearly when fire licks your body as it burns your organs.
I don't think I am wrong when it comes to the identity of those traitors.
True indeed. You already know their names. Eugen of Kruberjan, Nietzsche Lukanesk, and Vladimir Arkov. 3 ruffians I thought were loyal, until they got the chance to betray me and steal my power. That interest of yours, does it mean you will help me?
I have to think about it.
Okay, here we go.
What you ask me demands an important choice. I must reflect.
Enough faltering. You must decide. Are you with me or against me?
Oh, here's where we make the decision of who we are with. Accept the pact, refuse the pact. Let's accept it for the sake of the video. Dun, da, da, da. You agree to the pact and will become a vessel for the Warlock's revenge. In the complete game, rephrase that. In the complete game, the story will change 100% based on this choice. Will Lord Alistair be courageous enough to fulfill Waldemar's wishes? Thank you for playing the demo. We hope you liked it. Watch the trailer, go to the website, return to your choice. No, we're gonna leave it there. Okay, so this game was fun. My biggest thing have always been point and click games, especially story driven ones. And this one looks like it's gonna be fun to play through both choices. Helping the Warlock or refusing the Warlock. I might do both playthroughs when the game comes out, and they may be exclusively for YouTube. We will see. But until then, everyone, be kind and keep safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!